pressure years. No one really calls them that. But that's what it feels like. You don't notice when it starts. It just kind of shows up, and after a point, it's just there. It probably starts with a simple question. What do you want to be when you grow up? When you're a kid, it's easy. You say something random. Astronaut, singer, anything. People smile. No one takes it too seriously. But the question doesn't go away. It just stays. By the time you're around 16, it feels different. Now it's not just a question. It feels like something you're supposed to know. And that's confusing. Because you're still figuring out basic things. What you like. What you don't. Who you even are. But people still ask, where are you going to college? What's the plan after that? And maybe they don't mean anything by it. But it still feels like pressure. Because you don't really have an answer. And somehow, that starts to feel like a problem. At some point, you start noticing this idea that life is supposed to go in a certain order. Figure things out early. Build something in your 20s. Settle down in your 30s. No one says it clearly, but you still pick it up. From people around you, from what you see, and if you're not where you think you should be, it feels like you're falling behind. I think the hardest part is how final everything feels. Like whatever you choose now is going to decide everything later. But no one really tells you that it doesn't work like that. That people change a lot. Who you are right now is not who you'll always be. Not even close. Then you get into your 20s. And you think, at some point things will make sense. Like one day you'll just feel sure. But that doesn't really happen. You just get better at handling things. Replying to emails. Talking in meetings. Acting like you know what you're doing. And from the outside, it looks like you figured it out. But inside, you're still guessing, still figuring things out as you go. And honestly, so is everyone else. No one really knows what they're doing. They're just better at hiding it. Then you start noticing other people. Someone gets promoted. Someone gets engaged. Someone buys a house. And you start thinking, am I behind? Even if you never wanted those things before. Then your 30s. And the pressure doesn't go away. It just feels different. It's less about what you'll do, more about where you are. And if that makes sense, at some point, you stop comparing as much and start questioning your own choices. Like, do I even want this? And slowly, you start realizing something. You can change your mind. You can leave things. You can start again. Just because you spent time on something doesn't mean you have to keep going. I don't think the pressure just ends one day. It's more like you stop trying to get everything right. Not because you figured it all out, but because you realize there isn't one correct way to do this. There's no final version of you waiting somewhere. It's just your life, as it is. And maybe that's enough, because there's nothing to catch up to.